I've come to the Doha Forum where policymakers and experts are discussing some of the biggest issues facing our world, including Israel's ongoing genocide in Gaza.
There is no place in the world where international law and international humanitarian law have been violated in such a manner as in Gaza. Actually, in Gaza, we are subjected to a combination of three war crimes. The war crime of genocide, the war crime of collective punishment, including hunger and starving people, and the war crime of ethnic cleansing, which everybody can see. In my opinion, what happened in Gaza has shown that there is no international law. International law is run by the powerful. And if the powerful don't want to interfere, they don't interfere. And you can see how the situation in Gaza has exposed the level of double standard. When you compare the Western government's positions in Ukraine, but that will not stop us from continuing our struggle and from continuing to pressure the world to adhere to what they claim they believe in, which is international law. The only thing that will convince me that there is accountability if the world starts imposing sanctions on Israel. The only way to stop Israel is to impose sanctions.
The UN, as it stands, it's a very political organization. So for it to act or to have a mandate, it needs the consensus of the big players or the veto powers per se. When it comes to Gaza, international law has been politicized by large because of the positions few states such as the US, for example, have taken to protect and shield Israel by using veto to stop the UN or prevent the UN from taking necessary action. But this does not prevent the rest of the world to take action. Meaning now, when we have this ICC verdict now, or the arrest warrants against Netanyahu, we have heard that learned that many countries are committed to arrest Netanyahu if he travels.
Gaza has exposed the international order. It has exposed every supposed system. It has exposed the designers of those systems for what their true intentions have always been all along. If these international systems of law were only meant to give legal cover to illegal wars and to punish those who refuse to be complicit in them, as well as some actual war criminals along the way, then we're seeing that for what it is. But if they were meant to actually bring in the greatest war criminals of our day, then clearly they are not designed to do that. And so it gives us an opportunity to think of alternative ways to hold criminals accountable, alternative systems altogether. And that's going to take creativity born out of the despair that many people are feeling, that gives us some reason for hope in the future.